Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609. I'm on fire. I'm excited. We're going to go riding today in the Class C motorhome. Why? Because I need to get groceries and stuff, and so we're going to do it. I need to do a dry run before I go to Victoria next week, and I want to be sure I don't have too many rattles on the inside, so I sound like a pots and pan salesman coming to town in the 1800s. But anyway, again, good morning, and from my 2021 Class C Thor 4 Winds 22E, 24 feet. I don't know. It's probably about 150 square feet of living area or less. It's much more than the casita. But anyway, today is the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. You're in charge of it. It's the day after yesterday, the day before tomorrow. It is right now, and that's already gone. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Bangor, Maine?
The temperature in Bangor right now is 31 degrees.
With a high of 40 and low of 22 and a 10% chance of rain. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Butte, Montana?
In Butte right now, it's 37 degrees. Due to current wind conditions, it feels like it's 30.
A lot of wind there with a low of 10 and a 50% chance of something. Anyway, hey Google, what's the temperature in Llano, Texas?
The temperature in Llano right now is 33 degrees.
With a high of 72, a 0% chance of rain. Pow, nice. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Fairbanks, Alaska?
The temperature in Fairbanks right now is 9 degrees. Due to current wind conditions, it feels like it's 0.
With a high of 23 and a 10% chance of ice cubes. Anyway, having said that, this is my gang back there. You can see part of the ones on the top, but that's all my buddies. I got one banana left, but I'm going grocery shopping today, and we'll reload. And then what else can I tell you? Hey Google, make us laugh.
What is a pizza's favorite movie? Pie Hard.
I don't know what to say about that. Pie Hard, never heard of it. Anyway, employer, joke book. We need a responsible man for the job applicant. That's me. Wherever I've worked, if anything went wrong, they told me I was responsible. I hear you. And then from the quote button, we have,
my opinions may have changed, but not the fact that I'm right. Ashley Brilliant.
Okay. Now I got to figure out a place to put all this stuff while I'm going down the highway. We'll do that in a minute. But anyway, what else have I got here this morning? For a video at lunchtime, it may be a little later because I might be a little later getting back. But I'll show you some of the improvements I made on the Trike hauler, and you'll be very impressed. You're going to go, gosh, Rusty, what a genius. Anyway, this is on the Class C motorhome. Carl H. says, at 1050, is there any way to push the MPG miles per gallon up in a Class C beyond carry less stuff and try to drive downhill with the wind? Actually, Carl, one other suggestion I give you, don't use the cruise control unless you're on straight and level ground, because if you're on rolling hills, no, it'll get less miles per gallon. Because even when I was towing my casita, if I was in rolling hills or mountains and stuff, don't use the cruise control. Anyway, that's Carl H. Where am I at here? I'm over here. Same person listening to Rusty. I'm getting the idea that I may want to be a professional organizer for full-time RVers. That sounds like a neat job. Well, go for it. Rebecca Nostront. Good morning. Good morning, Rebecca. How are you today? Haven't talked to you in a while. Rob Towan. Nice driving video, Rusty. Your trike looks right at home on its carrier, just like the several hundred does that sit on the telephone wires in my backyard. He suggests that I get one of those bright, reflective orange things, triangles to put on the trike. Well, actually, it has reflective thing on the carrier itself. Thank you, sir. Paul S. I have an Android phone too. I can't even add a simple solitaire game to it because the memory's full. I'm going to try your tip. Thanks. Well, my tip's too late for you. If your memory's already full on the Android Pixel phone or Android phone you have, the only thing you're going to be able to do, depending on the phone, check with the manufacturer, but more than likely you're going to have to do a factory reset and then start using my tip. D. Robbins, g'day, sir. Have you ever encountered or dealt with snakes during your travels? Yeah. Yes, odd question this time of year. Very happy you got to Class C. Enjoy. Yeah, I got out at, what is it called? Valley of Fires, New Mexico one evening and almost stepped on a rattlesnake. They got them there. Sarah J. just saw an RV Inspectors and Repairs channel on a 2017 Winnebago Forza explaining the type of roof and how it lasts. It really is a misnomer about the fiberglass you have and how it is attached in places. Well, whatever. Thank you, Sarah J. Mike Ellis, you're officially a techie now that you figured out something I couldn't figure out. Y'all. Yeah, no kidding, man. If you delete it from the device with using those three little dots on your camera, when you got the camera deal on, you got it. But if you send it to the trash, you ain't done nothing. Scotty Thompson, you are a funny YouTuber, Rusty. Thank you, Scotty. You mean I am strange, I think. Scotty Thompson again, cool comment called. Thank you, Scotty Thompson, the bowler masked bowler from Wisconsin. James Sams. Hi, Rusty. Watching your video, I see you didn't buy an RV-rated cargo carrier. Well, I bought the cheapest one I could find to carry my trike. Anyway, thank you, James. Barbara Smith. Hi, Rusty. Enjoyed the ride around town. When we were in Llano, we took some pics of the bridge and the dam regarding the wind issue. Towing the fifth wheel will catch a little sway when a semi passes, but haven't experienced the heavy winds. We will expect the weather when traveling. Take care, Barbara and Bill. Thank you, Barbara and Bill. Will Hunt. It takes 2 to 3 hours of deep charge. It takes 2 to 3 hours to deep charge your batteries if depleted for a full charge. I have a small solar panel to keep batteries topped off at the storage lot. Once a month, I run the generator 20 to 30 minutes under load to keep it working properly. Thor bought Tiffin today. Thor is the largest RV company now. Okay, thank you, Will Hunt. This is on the 2017 Rams 1500. That was a video when I got it, I think. Ned Casey, very nice truck, Rusty. I'm looking forward to buying a used 2019 Tradesman. Have you found you anything you don't like about it? No, I've had it 3 years and I like my 2017 Ram. I'm keeping it for a while anyway. We'll see how it goes. Bubba Fringman. I thought Rusty 78609 would get a Bigfoot, but he chose a Class C. Yeah, I did. But Bigfoot, they're heavy. I'd have to buy a new truck and a trailer. That would have cost me the same thing as the Class C. So I just said, hell, just get a Class C and be done with it. Bo Randall, I enjoyed this video. Your preference for wanting to end up in a final place that has a good view. Awesome perspective. Yeah, that's true. Thank you, Bo. Scott Baker, good one. That's on the Class C stuff. All the rest, there's 4 in a row here on that. Mabel Lane, let your generator run about 15 minutes every week. Well, we'll see. I'll just let it run all the time. Herbert Atkinson, Sir Rusty, you need to get the volume higher. I have my hearing aid all the way up and you are fading in and out. I am a shade older than you by 5 years, but the hearing isn't like it used to be. Well, Herbert, do what you got to do, and I'll do what I got to do. I'll see what I can do. But I checked it, and the sound sounded okay to me, and you're the only one that's complained. And usually, if the sound is bad, I get a lot of them. Anyway, but we'll see. Barry 6. Hi, Rusty. There is a compact heater that runs on diesel fuel. Yeah, I've seen them. It is a dry heat and used by truckers and people camping in vans or small RVs. On Amazon, you can get a Chinese version for $150 to $200. However, the Canadian version runs around $1,500. Something to think about if you want. I'm sure your electric heaters are fun. Anyway, no, my electric heaters are fine, and combined with the dehumidifier, I'm good. Thank you, though, Barry. Bob Fincher, thank you very much. I really appreciate you sharing this. That was on the Android Pixel. Yeah, if you're dumping stuff in the trash, you're just spinning your wheels because you can't get rid of it. No, it just fills up your internal storage. See, what happens is the internal storage fills up in about a year for some people or whatever, maybe 2 years, and then they go buy a new phone. You think Google and Samsung and all these other companies don't enjoy that? Yep. Anyways, Adventures of Skojan. Beautiful. That was on the RV made out of wood and the matching canoe. Yeah, but they're also $30,000. Anyway, Mark Nelson. For the dual tires on the back, they make another monitor called a cat's eye. All manual. It just works off the tire pressure, no electronics. Yeah, I've seen those, but you got to have one that goes up to about 80 pounds. And the only ones I've seen are for cars, and they come in sets of 4 and not 6. But we'll see. All that'll get worked out. You know, right now, since I'm going over to get groceries, I can just go buy a discount tire and they'll air the tires up. I'll just sit in the thing, you know. No, I'm going to put 75 all the way around. WTBM 123, may make sure you have a pry bar or a little chain or something in case you get a rock between the duals. I do have a little, like a tire tool. I can do it. Nakalina 007. It is wise to leave it exposed to the elements. Is it? Oh, is it wise? No, it's not. I got it covered. The Trike on the rack, I got it covered. What I'm hoping is on my trial run today is that the cover doesn't blow off and start hanging on the ground and stuff. But I've got it tied down. We'll see. America First. So you drive around like you're in your truck. That's amazing. I was in my truck. German made, 38,000 on the storage building. Yeah, 38,000. Try to build one and see what you come up to. Particularly now with lumber prices through the ceiling. Dan Frenzel, I thought everyone knew that. On the Android Pixel internal storage? Nope, they didn't. Did you read the comments, Dan, on that video? Harley Hillbilly, with the generator, it's best to use the gas. Use the gas without the ethanol in it when running. It is best to put a load on it so it keeps the generator in good shape. Well, yeah, I'll do that. I will definitely do it. Well, what I'll do is I will turn these heaters on high, and that'll be 2,500 watts. So, yeah, that's plenty. Yeah. James Ortiz, the windiest place you'll go is Carrizozo, New Mexico. Yeah, you telling me? I mean, I've been there. Yeah. CR, do you like the Anderson levelers? I don't have any Anderson levelers. They roll as you drive. They roll as you drive up on them. Would those work with a Class C? I don't know anything about the. And is that the one that's kind of? Yeah, I know the ones you're talking about. They're kind of like shaped like this. I don't know. The ones I have are just flat, and they work fine. I go for simplicity, and I may check them out. Thanks, CR. Manatee. I think running the generator for 15 minutes a week is enough. Yeah, that could be, but I'll run it enough, whatever that is for me. Joel Weidenfeld. I got a Motorola cheap phone with 128 gigs. What's that got, and how much do you really need? It's got 128 gigabytes of internal storage. One of them has 128 and one of them has 64, but I use about 3 gigabytes a day or more and of storage, so I was having to I read your comment. You know, you don't know how much I use 150 gigs a month about. Alfer, thumbs up to you. Texas joke of the day. A man in Denver, Colorado decided to write a book about churches around the country. He started by flying to San Francisco and started working east from there, going to a very large church. Oh, I can't read all this. Oh, maybe I can. Going to a very, very large... never mind. I'll read that later. That's a long joke. Thank you very much. Texas joke of the day, Buck 7567. Cajun Jameis, life is better in a casita. Yeah, it is. I totally agree. It's okay. Scotty Thompson, cool video talk, Rusty. Thank you, Scotty, the mass bowler. Hey, Bill M. Rusty, don't forget to chain and lock the trike. You'll watch my noon video. Tom Fowler, good info, Rusty. I have a Duramax diesel and a new fifth wheel. Really trying to decide which would be the best. I'm drawn to the Class C. Do you have any regrets? No, not yet. I haven't hardly used it though. You know, I haven't. But no, right now I don't have any buyer's remorse at all. Easy Street. Hello, Rusty. Is that Lano skyscraper at 805? Yeah, that's the courthouse. That's it. Scotty Thompson, cool video talk tech about cell phone. Thank you, Scotty. Mickey Davis. I have been a long time RVer. Everywhere I've traveled has been uphill and into a headwind. I hear you, boy. It seems like it, doesn't it? Every now and then you get a good day. Morning Phoenix. Hey, Rusty, as far as those tires of yours there, next time at the tire store, discuss with them about putting nitrogen in those tires. You will never have to worry about proper inflation. Better fuel mileage and better overall life of the tires after that piece. Well, I may check with Discount Tire on that this morning. Maybe they can do that for me. Paul Drake, on the Class C, this is fine, but next year I suggest going back to living in a Prius, going full circle in life. That's what it's all about. Well, Paul, why don't you get you a Class C and get on the road, babe? You go for it. Health Travelers, in the Q&A in our Onan generator manual, glad to see you read yours. In response to it, is better to run the full 2 hours or shorter times adding up to 2 hours. The answers was once a month for 2 hours. But anyway, you know, it depends. I mean, I'm not going to run it for 2 hours. That's I wouldn't hardly do that if I was boondocking. Anyway, Paul Harrington says, sounds like fun, trying new ways to camp and having fun in general. RVs in general seem fun. You have done a fifth wheel, Prius, travel trailer, Class C, boondocking, full hiccups, all good spice, as you say. Yeah, I just trying different things. I even went camping in a pickup with a camper top. Tazmod, howdy, Rusty. It is fun reading the suggestion comments and you polishing the diamonds. Yeah, it is. It's fun, isn't it? Dare Trixa, best wishes to Texas. Stay safe, Rangers. Okay. Thank you, sir. On the North Sea of Germany. 2016 RCV video, does the bulk of the Class C handle strong winds better than the trailer? No. Roy King, not sure why you haven't tried spreading the rails using your car jack. Well, I've got it. It's fine. I mean, it works. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Option 2 would be to attach a length of flat stock. I mean, I could do a lot of things. I could go to a welder and have them do things. I just got started, man. We just started polishing that diamond back there. Hobo's Weekly Rant. I've been away for a while. What happened to your property with the car poke? Sold it. Sold both of them. Their tricks on the North Sea of Germany. Thumbs up to you. Good evening, America, and thank you for the drive. You're very welcome. Their tricks in Germany. We'll do a few more here and then we'll shut her down because I need to get things put away a little bit before I hit the road. Don't have much to do. I've got it pretty well organized. 66 block. I used to live about 1 mile east of the Onan plant. Now I live about 7 miles south of the Onan plant. Good to see you out driving around in your new Class C. Run that generator at least once every month just to make sure. Okay? Stonewall Smith. You could add some fuel additive that would help reduce the gumming up. Yeah, that stuff's about $7 a tank, you know. But I'm not sure about the gumming up on my Onan generator. It's a CG or QG or something, and it has a EFI, electronic fuel injection. I'm not sure it's the same problem you have with a carburetor. Adventuring Art, nice driving talk, Rusty. Did your son ever pick up your casita? That's great that you can bless your son with such a nice gift. Yeah, he's got it, and he's already got it cleaned up and going camping in it. So he's starting a new chapter in his life. John Hogg. Thanks, Rusty, for the Clipper Cadet 16 CFB plug. Interested buyers can look it up on Facebook Market. Use search bar and enter Clipper Cadet 16 CFB. Yeah, he's got that I think it's a 2018 Clipper Cadet 16 CFB, and it's on the Facebook Marketplace. Yeah, check it out. Yeah, buy it from John so he can get on with his life. Anyway, we'll do two more. MRBR 549 needs to be another inch longer. I hear you. Licentica would love for you to stop at Bucky's. There's one in New Braunfels. I hope to stop at one someday. Gary Lippy, hope your Max Air fan shows up today. Need to have air for your goat. I got the Max Air fan yesterday, notified the serviceman. He's going to contact me when he's got time. And here comes the morning screaming goat kiss. Thank you, Gary Lippy. Anyway, John says, nice job, Rusty. Learn something new every day. And with that having been said, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy anything you want, anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Because it does not cost you one penny. Amazon takes care of me. Just click on the link, go to Amazon, buy whatever you choose, and Amazon takes care of me. Anyway, those of you that are, pat yourself on the back. I appreciate it, that are using the link. Anyway, what else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout. Kidney stones also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water and you will not want to eat so much. And the only way to lose weight is eat less. Sad, isn't it? And what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in deeply. Hold it for a few seconds and then breathe out slowly. Why? What does that do? That relieves stress, and relieving stress does what? Lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? You bet it is. Do it several times a day. What else? Stretch, stretch, stretch. Swivel, swivel, swivel. Walk, walk, walk. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Exercise your body once or twice a day, every single day. Why? Because you'll feel better immediately and you may live longer, healthier because of that one thing. And then what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Do not let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside of your head. This is your head, your brain, your frontal lobes, your consciousness. All those little neurons in there are forming neural links, which are every single one of your thoughts. So, common sense, add good ingredients. How about that? Use your titanium cranium to keep out the negativity. Don't watch the news. Don't watch the news. Don't watch the news. You can read it if you want to. That takes all the emotion out of it. You get the same lie, just a little different flavor. And then what else? I already said that. Accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, add ease, carry on, adios, bye-bye, hasta luego, vaya con Dios, aloha, until next time, which will be around lunchtime, maybe running a little late, I'm not sure. But we'll do a deal on the polishing the diamond called the Trike carrier. Adios, amigos, bye-bye.